We're about to explore a city so magnificent they called it the Pompeii of the East, a metropolis that absolutely thrived for centuries before it just completely vanished from history. This is the story of Jerash, the city that time truly forgot. Just look at this place. This is Jerash, one of the biggest and, frankly, best preserved Roman cities you'll find anywhere in the world. It's tucked away in the hills of Jordan, and its scale is it's hard to wrap your head around it. You've got these endless colonnades and towering temples that still just dominate the entire landscape. Its incredible condition earned it that nickname, the Pompeii of the East. And all these columns, yeah, that got it the title, the City of 1,000 Columns. And these are just flashy names. They tell you about the sheer grandeur of a place that was once a real jewel of the Roman Empire. Which brings us to the big mystery here, right? How does a city this huge, this important, a powerful hub of an empire, just disappear for more than 1,000 years, buried and forgotten under the sand? How does that even happen? Okay, Section 1, a city revealed. Let's dig into how this forgotten wonder, this Pompeii of the East, was finally brought back into the light. So let's get our bearings. The city we call Jerash today was known way back when as Gerasa, and it's just this powerful testament to Roman city planning, with a level of preservation that, honestly, rivals sites you'd find inside Italy itself. This was no sleepy little outpost. It was a major hub. All right, Section 2, the Roman Golden Age. To really understand what was lost, we first have to see the glory of Gerasa when it was at its absolute peak. And the roots of this city run deep. I mean, incredibly deep. We're talking evidence of settlements from 7,500 BC. Then it was a Bronze Age town, then a Hellenistic city, maybe even founded by Alexander the Great himself, and then finally, in 63 BC, it was conquered by Rome and joined the Decapolis, which was like the Ivy League of ancient cities. Check this out. This is the Arch of Hadrian. You don't build something this massive for just anybody. This was put up to celebrate the visit of the Emperor Hadrian himself, all the way back in 129 AD. An emperor visiting your city was a huge deal, and this arch was basically a giant billboard telling the world, Gerasa is important, it's rich, and it's favored by Rome. Now let's take a little walk down the city's main drag, the Cardo Maximus. Just try to picture this street, over 800 meters long, paved with the original stones, lined with these incredible columns. This was the beating heart of Gerasa, crammed with shops, people, and business. You can almost hear the chariot wheels clattering on the stones. You can really see how sophisticated the city was in buildings like this Nymphaeum, a massive, beautiful public fountain dedicated to water nymphs. It was fed by an aqueduct, but it was so much more than a water source. It was a flashy display of art, engineering, and civic pride, probably paid for by the city's richest citizens to show off. And the sheer amount of stuff here just screams thriving metropolis. It had not one, but 2 theaters. Huge temples for gods like Artemis and Zeus, a giant hippodrome for chariot races, think Ben-Hur, 2 big public bath complexes, and a nearly complete ring of city walls. This was Roman city life, the whole shebang. Section 3, a city lost to time. But you know how these stories go. No golden age lasts forever. A series of really devastating blows would bring this amazing city to its knees, starting a great decline that would pretty much erase it from memory. The end wasn't quick, but it was brutal. In 614 AD, the city gets invaded by Persian forces. Then, in 749 AD, the big one hits, a massive earthquake that just shatters so much of the city. Centuries later, the Crusaders build a little fort here, only for it to get captured and totally destroyed. It was just one nail in the coffin after another. And this was the result. By the time this photo was taken in 1922, Jerash was just a ghost of itself. The incredible Roman city was buried. One visitor in 1838 just called it a ruin. The city of 1,000 columns had literally vanished into the earth. Section 4, Jerash reborn. But the story does not end there, not by a long shot. From the dust of centuries, the city would start this incredible journey of rebirth, transforming itself from a lost relic into a modern icon. I mean, the contrast is just staggering. Back in 1596, a census counted just 12 households living here among the ruins. Fast forward to 2015, and the modern city of Jerash is home to over 50,000 people. That's not just growth, that's a revival. 330,000. That's how many tourists visited Jerash in 2018 alone. That makes it Jordan's second most popular attraction, right after the legendary city of Petra. It's the final step in its journey from a forgotten ruin to a world-famous destination. And this is the Jerash you'll see today. You've got the ancient and the modern just living right next to each other. The incredible ruins are preserved on one side of the river, while a busy, modern city thrives on the other. It's a place where history isn't stuck in a museum, it's the backdrop to everyday life. But here's the really cool part. This story is not finished. Not at all. Formal excavations have been going on since 1925, and archaeologists are constantly finding new things, rewriting what we thought we knew about the city and its people. I mean, take this recent discovery. Archaeologists found a mass grave that gave them the first real concrete genetic proof of the horrible plague of Justinian in this part of the world. History is literally being dug up from the ground as we speak. Which leaves us with this one last really exciting question. The city has already given us so much. A window into Roman glory, a lesson in collapse, a story of rebirth. But with so much still buried, you have to wonder, what other secrets are still waiting for us beneath the sands of Jerash?